Peace, fam. How are you? Hope all is well with you guys. Hope all is well with you guys. Check this out. I'm listening to Bill Barr. You know what I mean? Like Bill Barr set the bar high in white supremacy today, yesterday, didn't he? Right? Like really? I've been telling people a long time ago to read Thurgood Marshall's book and the one with him and Charles Hamilton, Houston, right? Because if you don't understand how long Bill Barr's family has been connected to lawlessness, right, then it would all make sense, right? It's kind of strange. We already knew. This is what was going um, on the inside, right? But it's like nowadays everything is like Lord reveal, right? Lord of all worlds revealing stuff in places that you could never imagine, right? Right? And you have people, see, some people don't even know the roles that they play in this thing called life, right? And then to compare his little constraint to our ancestors in our 465 no expiration date slavery in this country. You've got to be out of your rabbit ass mind. You've got to be a special type. I'm like, you know what? He needs a special help pie. He really does. He really needs a help pie. But this is what I think's gonna happen, right? I think like when you play with the universe and you disrespect God's head honchos, because see we already finished. A lot of us has stopped talking, and we're just letting nature take its course here, Uh yeah, it's interesting, right? But I predict that something's going to happen, and it's going to indirectly happen to him, right? So that he'll understand the powers that be. He may cry and go insane temporarily for 40 days and 40 nights, right? Because it's going to come back. Oh, what he said, and how he's been doing what he's been doing for so long, from generation to generation of white supremacy. Yeah, something's gonna indirectly hit him, right? And when it does, right, uh, slavery will flash in his head. Watch. No, we don't have time anymore to entertain the devil's foolishness on this planet. All wise and civilized is like just beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Just go, right? You win with the foolishness. I'm sorry, you guys. This thing is getting ready to go out on you. I'm going to do a to be continued on this, right? Because, it's so much I can say around that, right? And then when I look at him, he reminds me of, the frog plague, right? The Egyptian frog plague. That's what he reminds me of, right? See, we know Donald Trump is a straight white supremacist, right? But we also know he got help, right? He got help. And that's the most loyal one right there, right? But the universe gonna humble him, right? Pharaoh, he gonna go right along with Pharaoh when it's all said and done, right? I'm like, you can't make it up. There's so much I want to say about this whole thing. Like, yo, You know, y'all just be doing and saying too much here. It's just mind-boggling, because the universe start throwing all of that stuff back at you. You gotta remember everything deals with time, so like all the evil will flash in your face all at once, right? See, Bar's problem, you know what his real problem is? His problem is that he knows that he's getting ready to pay uh for the sins of his forefathers, right? See, he's been in the government for a very long time, along with, the other white supremacist lineages that go all through that whole government, from the media, CIA, all the way up to the top president, and then it's something that black spot that you ain't gonna penetrate. We get all of that. We get all of that, right? But now we're to the point now that it's like playtime is over. We're not even going to intervene, right, with what's getting ready to take place in America. Like I said, Obama, Mitch McConnell, Cotton, you name it. All of them, are the descendants of slave owners, right? So can you just imagine our whole government is being ruled by descendants of slave owners on the left and the right side of white supremacy, right? Who does not want to cut our check, right? But the good thing about this is the whole world is watching, right? So when the whole world go insane at one time, every knee is going to bow, every tongue is going to confess, and there won't be a bunker that Barr can just run to that's going to save him from the hellfire. Bottom line, I mean, like I said, he's upset because he's in that moment in time, right, where real judgment has set in the earth, right? And he's right now throwing little bones out there, right? He want to set off the as he would call it, civil war. But see, Allah has always been the greatest planner, right? Or God, the Most High, whatever you want to call it, has always been the best planner. See, they say if you go too far out in the abyss, right, you got to be careful because you don't know. You can return, not being the same person you are, right? So that's what, like, so some